Hi, Anti-Society! Welcome back to the Antisocial Planet, and today we are checking out the new season of Spy Family, and I cannot explain how excited I am. It's actually kind of embarrassing, but I just can't wait to dive back into this series, especially since the beginning of the seasons tend to be a little bit more on the spy thriller side of the storyline, which I absolutely love. There's just something about a spy story that hits me in just the right way, and after having Lloyd meeting Damien's father and that interaction, I feel like the tensions are just ratcheted up a little bit more, even though that sounds ridiculous because, like, I guess I'm so used to like spy films and stuff now having such high stakes that I'm like, and then Lloyd met one guy who's involved with some of the stuff that's happening and like things are getting tense now. Seems like really low stakes, but I feel like that's just what I love about this story, is that it's so character driven that all of these little moments mean so much more because that's like the focal point of the story, is how the characters are progressing. So I'm super excited to get into this episode, have some laughs, enjoy the new music. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be a new opener. I need to breathe. I need to remember to breathe. Let's check out this first episode. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I love that we're getting like, the summary too, because as someone who does not have a good memory for the details, remind me. Oh my gosh, the scope and everything. It's so 007. Oh, she looks so unhappy. But she's also really cool. I want more Yor. Oh. I love Bond so much. I don't look, pretend family is a wrong characterization. They are true family. Okay, opener. Oh, that drum fell into it. Ooh, this is a little more trippier than some of the other openers. Oh, I love the kind of like the silhouette animation. What are those outfits? Oh, is it like backwards? Love the color work as usual. There's almost something like Inspector Gadget to the way that this animation is done, which I appreciate. It's kind of like the cartoon that Anya loves to watch. Yeah, there's like this weird use of like perspective, and also like it was almost like it was rewinding, like we were watching things in backwards, which I feel like is an interesting choice, but then also might be foreshadowing. Okay, do we have Lloyd or Yor? Or someone else entirely? Oh wow, okay, that's a bit of a gruesome start to the season. Yor? The switch instantly back into like housewife mode. Be careful, darling. I know she'll be fine. She'll be fine. She's a Thorn Princess. She got this. This is true. Cartoons are infinitely better. It's like he's like I could gain so much information, but I mean, one look at Anya's sad eyes, and you have to give in. Did you get milk and eggs? Oh, uh-oh. Are we sick or are we in a bad mood? Are we injured? You better not actually be shot, because I will riot. I know the guy that did it is probably dead, but like, I'll riot. Definitely not. Oh, poor thing. Are you getting medical care? I don't know. Can you just sleep off a gunshot wound? Yes, that was how you can read that situation. Honestly. Lloyd can read people so well unless they're right in front of him. Yep, I believe Miss the Mark is a good description of what has just happened. I hope she's feeling better. I wanted more your story because I wanted to see her being amazing, not because I wanted her injured and a grumpy monster because of it. Girl's already going through a lot. You don't need to like pile on stuff. I know he's trying to be nice. Oh dear. Sometimes he takes her out to lunch. They're both trying so hard. We like the determination. Oh. Oh. I was like, he's probably gonna be the one that ends up babysitting Anya, but it is like he's not it's not his job to be the babysitter. Look how pretty Yod looks though. The little hat and her dress. I just wish she was feeling better. Pulling out all the stops, huh? Oh my goodness. He is an over planner. I'm sure something will go wrong. Oh no. Oh, is this a matter of world peace now? Oh, we got that dramatic wind. He's like, that sounds way better than staying home. I like how they're like, he's pretty sharp. I'm like, Lloyd cannot figure out that Yod is currently injured. I'm sure he has been around many people who have been shot. And he's just like, cannot figure out that that's what's happening right now. I think his sunglasses. Nice. I was gonna say, he probably knows they're there immediately. It's best not to notice. Oh, she'd be having so much fun too if she wasn't injured right now. Yeah. So I was thinking, getting in and out of clothes might not be the most comfortable thing right now. Or sitting down to watch a movie. I would also get too invested in the film. Oh, if they cut holes in it. You couldn't even get a swan boat, Lloyd? Come on. Oh no, definitely don't get a massage. Oh, poor bear. I love how deadpan Anya can be. Are we not going to sit still? Oh, poor thing. She's trying. Oh dear. I would say that this might be a reveal that Yor has more going on than she did before, but she's also done like incredible feats in front of Lloyd, and he's just like, wow, she's super talented. Yes, that's what'll happen. I don't think that that's how it would go, actually. I think Lloyd would be like, this seems like something I can incorporate into my plans. Oh, it's probably one of those fancy restaurants where there's like 1,000 different courses. I hope she figures it out, but she's also talked about being distracted because of her injury. I hope Lloyd figures it out. He might assume that it's because someone is after him and not Yor herself. Oh dear. Does she feel better? Don't give her too many drinks, though. We know how she gets. I like the disclaimer to not, uh, to be wary of blowfish because they're poisonous. She's already gone. Yep. You took your eyes off her too long. I think they bleeped it out. Oh, elegant. A future secret agent. That's who. Speak for yourself. The peanuts. Are we saying that Anya actually made a bomb? Because how did she learn that? I guess from reading his mind, maybe? Probably not. It's best to just retire. Yeah, Anya actually did really good there. I'm a little bit worried now. She seems far more dangerous than she has in the past. Is that going to be a continuation, or is that just something that's ended now? Oh, yes, when she's not injured, she can enjoy it. Did they go? Did they enjoy the Ferris wheel? I've never been on a Ferris wheel. It's one of those things I'm still trying to fill out, tick off. You really don't. More music! This is cute too, like the sketchbook, like almost like scrapbooking vibe. Oh, that's cool too, like him taking off the mask when he's like from psychiatrist to spy is really cool. As I get distracted, I'm sorry. Are we gonna see Fiona again? I feel like this is super symbolic too of like the spy and the assassin in like their actual outfits being together, like worlds colliding. That wasn't quite as focused on like the spy aspect as I was expecting it to be. It was very much more of a like cute, more low-key way of starting this season compared to like the previous season and like even part 2 where it started off like really like high stakes right out the gate. And it was like a multiple episode arc right at the beginning. So this is a much quieter one. I love getting some more Yon time of like getting to see like her assassin job, and even in like the trailer there was some kind of like implication that her being an assassin might be interfering with her being a wife and a mother, and how she doesn't really see them as like both important things to keep in her life anymore. She doesn't necessarily need to be taking like on clients to be an assassin in the same way that she might have before, because she was doing it to support her family and to support her life, but she doesn't have to do that anymore now that she's helping out Lloyd. And if it interferes with her helping her family and supporting her, then it's going directly against why she wanted to be an assassin in the first place. So in this one, where even just her getting injured, it's played off as this kind of funny part of the story, it is interfering with her ability to be in her life, and, you know, setting that up as a thing that she's going to have to decide, I feel like, in this part of the season, what she's going to do between these two lives, like juggling those two identities and how they're interfering with each other. Because I feel like a lot of the first season was establishing how important this family is to the Forgers, right? Like they are so important to each other now, and it's still kind of like developing. There's still this like trust that needs to be built. Obviously they're keeping secrets from each other, so it's not completely there yet, but they are extremely loyal to each other even at this point. So I feel like we're going to be digging more into that, of like at what point is their kind of other identities going to interfere with them being a family, and how being a family is more important to them now. So anything that interferes with that is something that they're gonna have to give up or change about themselves. So we're gonna probably see some more of that. I noticed in like the ending there was lots of times with people like switching between multiple identities, so I wonder if that is gonna be part of it, like worlds colliding in this season. Even in like the opener, because I was talking about how it felt like there were different perspectives, odd perspective choices, it almost felt like we were watching something like in reverse. Maybe part of that is stylistic for the opener, but it does seem like maybe this season we're setting it up as a shifting in perspective, a shifting in the way that the story has been told so far. And maybe with the rewinding, we're going to get some flashbacks or needing to like redo some things. I don't know. This is just me speculating. It's the first episode, so I'm not supposed to have any answers for it yet, but I'm just so excited to be here, have some laughs. The aesthetic is still amazing. The music, it's so good. I'm just so fond of this series. I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna really like this because it's like a spy show with like slice of life, and I love that. But I did not expect to fall so much for the main cast and the series. So I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this place to go and see my reactions to season 1, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!